This Good Morning Northwest morning sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
6:53 on the dot. Time to get you ready to take on your Thursday here in the morning sprint.
It's Superhero Day here at 4 News Now. Destiny Richards is live at Sacred Heart Children's Hospital with how you can be a superhero for kids today.
Olivia Roberts is getting families prepared for new child tax credits starting today. But first, Katerina Chrysopoulos in for Mark, tracking another hot and hazy day.
Well, here are the 4 things you need to know as we head into today. It's going to be in the 90s. We are already seeing hazy skies out there. A red flag warning is in effect, and we're going to cool down slightly heading into our Friday, but then we'll be warming right back up for the rest of the week.
We're talking all about Superheroes for Kids Day here on 4 News Now. This is where we partner with Sacred Heart Children's Hospital and Children's Miracle Network and raise awareness for all the good things they do for local families and the kids here at the hospital. Earlier, we had superheroes rappelling down the side of the hospital, and they'll be doing that again this evening just to bring joy to their faces inside the hospital. But you can also be a superhero, too. You can donate by calling or texting or donating online. Again, this is all for Children's Miracle Network. All the funds stay here locally for Northwest kids and families here at Sacred Heart.
There have already been more than 900 fires in the state so far this year. Several in Washington have been in the urban wildfire interface. These are homes that are close to or in areas with trees and brush. With the dry conditions, it increases the chances of a fire happening like this one yesterday in Liberty Park. 8 families had to evacuate their homes. No homes, though, were damaged. The fire department believes fireworks may have started this fire.
Fire investigators believe they know where the Red Apple fire near Wenatchee started. They searched a home in the area to find proof. Chelan County Sheriff's detectives, fire marshals, and Bureau of Land Management investigators were involved. The Sheriff's Office says it's an active investigation and will share what they find as soon as possible. Chelan County is under a state of emergency, which speeds up fire response and recovery assistance.
The Nespelem fire has now burned more than 21,000 acres, and with gusty winds fanning flames, it's still expected to grow. Fire activity is heaviest on the east and south sides of the fire. Fire officials say most of the attack has come from the air with water and fire retardant drops. Cache Creek Road is once again closed from Highway 21. Evacuations in Nespelem have been downgraded to level 2, which allows people to return to their homes, but with the understanding they need to be ready to leave again at a moment's notice.
Firefighters will soon be getting extra support as FEMA approves more than $750,000 to help pay for the cost of the fire. The money can be used for things like paying for field camps, tools, and repairs, or replacing any damaged equipment.
More help is on the way for millions of families. Starting today, the first payments from the expanded child tax credit will be handed out. Now, if you have at least one child younger than 18 and filed a 2020 or 2019 federal income tax return, you don't need to sign up or do anything else to get at least some of this extra help. Now, here's a look at just how much you'll get. The credit is $3,600 total for children younger than 6 years old and $3,000 for children 6 to 17. But you won't receive all that cash at once this year. Your largest single payment arrives in 2022. Until then, you get 6 smaller payments this year to start using right away. Under the full tax credit, monthly payments will be $300 per child younger than 6 years old and $250 per child 6 to 17 years old.
Well, breaking news about the state of the economy this morning. We're learning the number of people applying for unemployment benefits is at its lowest level since the start of the pandemic. The Labor Department's latest unemployment report shows claims fell by 26,000 last week to 360,000. To put into perspective just how much the economy is rebuilding, new filings stood at 1.5 million at this time last year.
Breaking news out of Germany this morning, where severe flooding has killed at least 30 people following heavy rainfall. Dozens more missing, and at least 50 people are trapped on their roofs hoping to be rescued. The flooding is sweeping away cars and houses alike in weather an environmental expert called completely unusual in summer.
Idaho's Lieutenant Governor Janice McGeehan says the state must be protected from medical tyranny. McGeehan will hold a press conference today to explain her view that thousands of Idahoans are about to have their jobs and paychecks used as leverage to coerce them into getting the vaccine.
Coming up next on Good Morning America, it is a nightmare for people trying to get a passport. The State Department reporting a backlog of up to 2 million applications, resulting in huge delays and putting people's travel plans at risk. GMA has what you should know before planning your next trip. We'll be back after this with another check of your forecast.